Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Risco and Osaka coming at you with a... Looks like I got a flywheel on my end of things. That's kind of weird-ish. Would it be... Twitch? Why do you do this to me? Why does Twitch do this to me? Hold on a second. I mean, if anybody drops in chat, hello to you. I'm assuming that we are... in fact, like, live, just that we can't talk to Twitch. We just got a terrible flywheel for no reason at all. So we're gonna try to... I'm gonna try the app version. I just got flywheels everywhere. Flywheels as far as the eye can see. Gah! How annoying. I am here. Whoever's just dropped into chat, I am here. And just trying to get the Twitch to not suck. It is apparently loading now. Maybe something is loading now. I just got a... It just says new tab. This is hell. This is... literally some kind of hell. Why? Why do you do this to me? Problem loading page. Failed to load module. That's fancy. I wonder what's going on with that. Yeah, give us a sec. Let's we're gonna try to figure this out. Close everything but Twitch. Man, I'm gonna be salty as salty. But this is certainly a thing. Well, to whoever's joined us in chat, invisible though you may be on my end, I'm very happy to have you here. It's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to have folks dropping in. Twitch, what is your problem? I don't know. I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna roll the die and say that we've got Kronos and or Hive in chat. I mean, it's a pretty good bet. God damn you, Twitch. I mean, gosh darn it, Twitch. Aren't you wonderful? Oh, it's something is loading. At least the Twitch page is loading. Wah. Alright, let's see if we go to my channel. And if we can actually get something that approximates my live stream. Alright, okay. Looks like. If anybody has said anything in the last like 5 minutes or so, welcome. I didn't see it. But that's okay. That's okay. We, hopefully everybody is well. And there's no major issues going on in your lives. My chat room is still empty even though it says there are 8 messages in there. So, I mean, like the chat box on the side of my screen is empty even though it says there's 8 messages in there. Ah, there we are. Hive. Lisa's gonna have to watch herself stream while streaming to see the stream. It's very meta. It's very meta indeed. This will be one hell of an archive. It'll be, you know, it'll be a thing. It'll be interesting. Actually, it's... I guess if I took a look at the archive, then maybe I would be able to see what those early messages were. They could have been warnings for my future self, not to do something terrible. Man, future self picked the wrong time, really. You know, like, check a calendar, try, like, 1990. 1990 would have been a good time to hit me with a clue brick. But no. Yeah, so what are we doing tonight? We might do some create mode later. But for now, it could also be your future self saying that you're too late. You should brace for the impact. Time travel, am I right? Indeed, good sir. But you're very seldom wrong, so let's see. got like lots of stuff in the queue. One of the hi brain. I'm gonna be looking at Overload 1.0 tomorrow on Fever Dreams. I actually recorded it like 2 weeks ago, and now it's been updated and thumbed up, and it's got like 6 billion plays. So I swear I was there. I was there. Why don't we try out Light Bulb Dash to start things off? I'm you from the future, here to tell you it's already too late. I think, like, past me would have probably been... Yeah, I figured that one out already. Oh, come on. Less than... I've got no arms. Well, I'm armless, but not harmless? Can somebody make an arcade baking game called Overloaf? I would hope so. That would be pretty fancy. Okay, going through the light bulbs. Going through the light bulbs, and we're gonna get gay married. No, that's not how that song goes, but it could be. I've got no jump. I have no arms, and I have no jump. Yeah, okay. Like, sure. I mean, I guess if that's the way you want it to be. You want to hurt me like this? Baby, why do you want to hurt me like this? Nice that there's only one door that's marked. There's no markings. Crumbs. You can't do that. You can't just not mark the doors. What's wrong with you? Alright, we're gonna squeeze in at the last mo. Excuse me? No! No, 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 no! Oh well, I mean, it didn't end the level, so that's okay. I mean... Okay. It's certainly an interesting way to handle that. Can I just have to press the X button? I'm pressing the X button. One more to that Overloaf full speed of bread. That'd have to be Overloaf too, right? Oh god, it's so good. It's so good. Hello? Should I be able to interact with you in any way? Just maybe? No? Oh, I mean, okay. We could just leave the level, I guess. Why would you start me back here? I would say not the best design, no. Putting the exit in an area where the player can't reach because they can't jump is maybe not, you know, like, it's not the best. What do we got here? Laser Bounce. Intuitive puzzle game where the aim is to shoot a laser into the goal by dragging and rotating pieces on a 2D board. Sometimes when you select a level in a... Wait. When you select a level in Level Select, it goes to the wrong level. I'm working on a fix. Huh. I think X might have been that secondary counter, in which case the design is still kind of shoddy. Hi, are you practicing being the devil again? Oh, I mean, I gotta say at the very least, the UI is very fancy here. Let's check out Green Hill Zone. I'm not going to do all 6 billion of these, but hold X to drag and drop pieces. Alright, we got a laser bit here. Real fun. Hold X to drag and drop pieces. Press R1 to start stop. Okay. Alright, that's R2. That's L2. Risco, you can read. Okay. Like, let's see how we're building this one up. Some pieces cannot be dragged. No, 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 no. That's not full. That's not what we're doing here. Can I drag you? That's not the button that we need. Yes. Why do you keep doing that? Why, that's not how that works. Okay, now we got it. Zap. Can't stop the suffering. Well, I mean, you could forward the game to all the turfs that you know. Not personally know, but know of, because if you want to spread torment to the people who deserve it. It looked less like a jump up prompt and more like a no entry sign. So far I've made and released to the public in some form 3 quote-unquote games, 2 of which mess with the player in some way. They aren't very clever except maybe the Twine game. Interesting. Alright, so we go zappity zap. Oh, now we can rotate the pieces. I see. And this one's gonna get moved over here. So, I keep doing that, and that's just dumb. Alright, so this is gonna go zap, 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 and zap. I like this. I like the building difficulty of these puzzles. It's all very chill. Some pieces can be dragged and rotated. Okay, well, now... Could you maybe give us a clue as to differentiation? Like, which pieces can do what? Because I think that would be helpful. Eventually, I'll get this right. Okay, that's zippity zap, zippity zap. Am I addicted to the R2 button? Is that how that works? Okay, clearly I am. Clearly I am. Wait. Is that gonna do it? Zip zap zip. Don't forget, R2 starts the projection. I've reminded myself more than enough times. I believe I may have taken them down from my itch page. I don't know what an itch page is, but we're gonna assume that it's all above board and on the level. You're asking too much by saying too little. Perhaps. What do we got? Progress is saved after completing each puzzle. Returning to the main menu will post your score. Okay. You know, I would love to know why, like, when I look on my TV, I'm still getting cropped edges, but when I look at the Twitch stream, and it's all in the right aspect ratios, itch.io. Okay. I mean, okay. That doesn't really clarify, but I will take your word for it. Alright, so we gotta go here. And then you, my friend, are gonna go here. And, no. I need you to go back. Here. We'll rotate you. And that's not gonna work. Oh, but you're pointing diagonal. Well, that alters the price of potatoes entirely. Our potato prices have been altered. I'm trying to... Ah, I gotcha. I mean, I figured that was a... What that was. I mean... I'm goofy, but I'm not that goofy. Although I do appreciate... now that's just gonna bounce laser back. No, that's dumb. That's not right. Okay, that's getting better. So, and that's gonna go like that, and now this is going to... Wait, that... Did that... What? Why does that work? Random thought, the PC LBP trailer looked like there will be only 3 layers, which is alarming to say the least. No, Hive, don't worry. I mean, if you're being too obtuse, I'll definitely let you know. Usually the obtuseness is kind of on my end, so I wouldn't worry excessively. Chafla... Hold on a second here. Let me just see if I can't get this name right. Chaflapok? Chafla OPC. Chaflo OPC? Just call me Chaff. Chaff, it's delightful to have you in chat. Sorry I just screwed the hell out of your name. Chaff. Chaff. Like the grenades that everybody wanted in Metal Gear. But it is a pleasure. I hope that you're doing very well. And actually, I was going to ask you the same thing. What, you the same thing as in to Kronos. What LBP in PC? Is that the fan-made project, the LBP Unstitched? If you get stuck, skip the level by holding triangle or choose a new level by holding the menu button. Have fun and good luck. The fan-made one, okay. Would you say a drop down to 3 layers is... Because you said it's alarming. And why do you feel that it's alarming? I mean, I know that the 16 layers, the full 16 layers, often cause like a lot of issues with levels and slowdown and crap. I don't think crap is exactly the word that I want, but we're gonna work with it. Now, I can't put you there, but I could put you here, and then this is gonna go. That's not gonna work. Oh wow, that's not functional. I know there's quite a crowd out there that's completely against 16 layers despite only giving more options. I personally just I don't mind having 16 layers, except for one, it seems to do really weird things with timers, and 2, it seems like very few people ever used the full 16 layers very well. Now we're gonna move you here, and then you're gonna go here? Maybe. No. But almost. How about this? Fancy pants! It's us. If you don't want 16 layers, then just don't use 16 layers. That's fair. That's absolutely 100% fair. I think I'm gonna do one more of these. 1 or 2 more of these, and then maybe move on to something new. But I'm actually liking this level a lot. I kind of wish that I'd saved this for the show. I mean, technically I could still do it for the show because the episode I tried to record today, the level was pants. And because the level was pants, my interpretation of the level, I would say, is pants. It didn't come out very well. It's hard to, you know, what do you say? It's hard to make a silk's purse out of a sow's ear. And it's hard to sound excited about something that's pants, so Were there actual pants? If not, then doubly disappointing. No, unfortunately, Kronos, there were in fact no pants. No lower garments of any kind, to be perfectly honest. It was purely pantsless. No, why do you do that? Why? Stop! Alright, but... So, where do we want to go with this? Well, first off, why don't we get this over here? And... Will that... No, it's not going to reflect, of course, because it's hidden inside the mirror. So that does need to be rotated. Okay. I don't know why I didn't expect that to happen. Clearly that's how mirrors works. That's an interesting question. Let's try that out. Where did my imp go? Yes, in fact you can. Alright, so this is going to have to rotate. Now... We want... So we need something to rotate, or we need something to shoot directly there. So we got zip, zap, zop? Not zop. There's no zop here. Zopping is not happening. So... And we can't put anything here, so we've got to have something reflecting here. So why don't we do this? Now that's gonna send it over to here. So pick up one of these. And I don't think this is it, but we give it a shot. Now it's just gonna reflect back, right? That's so dumb. Nisco, why? Why would you not see that that's the result that's going to happen? Alright. Well, stinky Jotapers. Really? And... Okay, we can't block off anything. Well, how do we want to play this? Try moving the laser back to spawn and loop around from there. I forget where spawn was. Oh, but... Like, so something like this. And then we would want... I'll remember the controls eventually. Okay. We could zap the end mirror. I'll be honest with you, I do not remember where the end mirror was. I know where the end bringers are, but... Alright, we're getting there in a way. So we're gonna move you over here. And 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1 here. You're gonna go here. That's gonna hit the side of the mirror though, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's a problem. And now we just move you here. Biff, baff, boff, boof. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah. There's an open space to the left of the laser. I gotcha. I mean, I see where you're going with it now. And probably your method would have also worked. And I like puzzles that have multiple ways to actually solve them. That's cool. But I mean, do we struggle through with this, or do we... I think I'm gonna actually save this and go back to the main menu. And I want to make a note, because that's pretty slick, actually. What was that? Laser bounce. And I also need to take a look at those Pip Gemwalker levels later. Not on the episode tonight, but for the show. Remember, what's it in I did? What's it in I? Oh, it is. It's very slick. And because the music is so nice, I'm gonna leave this here for just a mo, so I can grab a drink of water and have a smoke. How will I shoulder? What do I need a shoulder for? It's causing me mental harm. Yay, lungs. What are you drawing this time around, Kronos? Is this a fancy new... I was gonna say an OP, but the word I'm looking for is actually OC. That was a nice one. Please, lungs, please stay with us. I have need of you. True PK, FR Cove. I wonder what that means. Oh, parkour! Version 6 of my parkour and free running simulator, jump, vault, and flip using unique control scheme. Already the hairs in the back of my neck are standing up at the phrase unique control scheme. I think 3 OCs is a nice balance. Nah, it might look a bit messy this time around though. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. And I will not push you to post it anywhere besides LSRS. Your stuff isn't always messy. Unless you want it to be messy. I mean, there is a certain charm to sketchiness. I only say that because all of my drawings look really fucking sketchy. I did! And I was trying to think of a parody song from Son of a Gun by KMFDM. to talk about Acrid. And I couldn't get it, but I've been thinking about it an awful lot because I like Acrid. I like Acrid a lot. Oh, hey. I mean, like, at least they kind of tricked out the character model a little bit. I assume this is not how we parkour. Parkour! I could do this all day, but I'm not gonna. Oh, we could change our look. Okay. Change colors. Okay. Fair enough. Skin. Change our hat. We got a nice green. Do we have hair? I can't see it. Pants. We have pants! And shoes. Ludo, yo! How's it going? It's not how I ever parkoured. Acrid was actually my first guess when I saw the blank space, but I thought, nah, can't be since we just got a Malay character. I liked Acrid a lot. I think Acrid was the only kind of Malay character that I enjoyed in Risk of Rain 1. Oh, we do have hair. Okay. I have shades and styles. We could sort of change styles. Change graphic? Apparently not. Okay. Now, but what do we do how we do? Tutorial, thank you. Stride. Stride with the R2. That's not a stride. That's really not a stride. 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 Eh? Chotomate. Wait. Stride with the R2 and the L2? What does that even mean? Pylo? I don't know what a pylo is. I'm so confused. Pylo! That didn't seem to help me very much. God, just... What do you want, game? Doing your stride thing here. Okay, so why do I want a pylo again? It just makes me tuck into a ball. I suppose it's gonna save some of my bones later on, but... That kinda worked. What the... What? Why would I need L2 for one side and then R2? Parkour! Somebody really likes parkour but doesn't understand how humans work. Poor chap's account is still waiting for the Oh, Chef. Wait, Chef is the of the lunch character? Or the lunch character? It's gotta be one or the other. But, like, how quickly do they want me to alternate? L1 and R2? This is... I don't want to say it's bad, I just want to say that I'm dumb. And I'm not sure if that's the desired effect that they're going for. Parkour! Okay, now, horizontal wall run. Run, jump. But, like... It's R2 if I go to the left. It's L2 if I go to the right. What? Kinda works? What? Okay. 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 What have we done? What have we done? Is this the future? Hold on a second. Because if I look at the screen, I'm just gonna lose my shit. Parkour! This is everything I wanted and more. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We can't. We can't do this. This is awful. Ah. Damn it, you killed me. Blue like the color, you killed me. I'm dead. I need like a handkerchief or something. I got crap coming out of me. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose because I just tried to stifle laughter so hard that it's disgusting. Hold on. Oh God, I feel disgusting. Damn it. Blue like in the color, you killed me. I should call the cops. That was assault. That was... Thank you, Hive. Thank you. I mean, that's... I want that, like, on my tombstone or something. That was amazing. Wow. Yeah. Now, I could have sworn that I added a bunch more. Well, I guess we do Welcome to Funtown. Oh, this is the, Alice in Dreamlands dude. Or, I mean, I don't know, S. Jessup. Could be a dudette as well. I see they still haven't found a way to make a start in the character. So, I guess they didn't watch the episode that I did on their... on their level. And that's okay. I dig the heck out of the character model, though. Oh, for... Parkour! Also, they have not modified the control scheme at all. Everything is just as slippery as it always was. Maybe they did watch it and doubled down. That is a possibility. I mean, it's, control is just as slippery as it was, when we played. I love the look, though. That does seem to have improved. Yes. Yes. We got this. And I did like the look of the original as well, or the original series that we played. Don't jump off the edge. Thank you. Funtown indeed. I want to check out the background more. Oh my God, that's terrifying. I love it. Basically the inside of my head at any given time. Oh, darn it, that's a face. Like, I thought the big round thing was the head, and then the face was like a really nifty collar. Now I'm just disappointed. That's not nearly as cool. That's okay. I mean, it's a nice sculpt. I'll give him that. It's a nice sculpt, but yeah, it's I think it's the base control scheme, to be honest. The lighting could stand to be better. That's fair. That's certainly fair. What do we got? Oh my... hello? Are you demon? Are you friend? What's going on with you? You... I mean... Yeah? Can we chill? Can we be friends? Are you gonna stuff me in that furnace? Okay, well look, I'm just gonna go over here. I'm just minding my own business. Man... I want a skull and crossbones for my tombstone. Hello? Are we friends? What's up with you, mate? I'm just picking people up as I go along. Oh, that is totally unfair. That is completely ableist BS. You can't make the doors smaller than the people who inhabit the structure. Jerk. That's a fire code violation too. Are you just gonna touch me or not? Just make up your mind so I know if I need to slap you. I don't know if there's a slap control here. Social anxiety, probably. Someone needs to say hello to break the ice. I would be perfectly happy to break this dude is just following me. Please, just go away. Mate, I'm just minding my own business. Stop. Train at noon. That's definitely one way to put it. Oh, I'm digging on that rabbit, though. Also, have we got tattoos? I mean, I have tattoos, but... Is the rabbit okay? I don't know what's going on here. I'm okay with that, but... have we become disinhabited again? Unpossessed? Perhaps untethered? Is there another Alice wandering around? The flowy dress, by the way, can I just point out, that's really good. I mean, I guess they did it with individual, like, slats. Okay, but her arms are a little bit freaky. But still, that is a really nice effect. I like that. I'm gonna do a little twirl. Someday I'll be able to do that in real life. I would definitely wear gloves like that too. Now, I think we gotta jump on the rabbit's butt. No, it's too high. We'll never make that jump. Fiddly jumps are my favorites. Watch out! These jumps are fiddly as hell. Actually, these are far more forgiving than some of the other ones that we've seen already. Some nice next-gen effects, right? All the stuff that's conventionally creepy is par for the course. All the stuff like the lighting is unsuited to precision platforming, fire code violations. That's the scary stuff, right? Right? See? All the stuff that's conventionally creepy is actually kind of comforting. What's going on with you, Mr. Bug? Are you like a bug or a dog, perhaps? I'm not sure. I'm liking the completely non-standard and non-fitting music, though. There's just like bits and pieces that are not fitting together that make it way better than it should be. Visible Logic Post LBP1 is the true horror of any LBP enthusiast. It certainly could be, Ludo. there's definitely... I've played through some of the other levels by this creator, and they're all in this vein. I can't see anything. Let's hope that's not a jump. Okay, good. Thank you. So there definitely seems to be a love for the American McGee. But not American McGee's Strawberry Shortcake, because I think that is no longer available anywhere. Because Penny Arcade got a cease and desist on that one. Although surely it's got to be somewhere in the wilds of the internet. Somebody must have saved that image and put it up someplace. Eh? Okay, that's probably not how we were meant to handle that. But at the same time, I have no idea how we were supposed to handle that, so that works out. Skinless rabbits, you know, just chilling, being the skinless rabbit self. Oh, please. Any lighting would be pretty nice here. I would be down with the lighting. Much like Disturbed is down with the sickness, I can't see what I'm doing. Wahahaha. Now, any second now, Gene Wilder's gonna pop out and probably start yelling at me. And then Marilyn Manson's gonna sample it, and he's gonna start yelling at me. Everybody's gonna start yelling at me. And I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Lovely. That's okay. As long as this character model doesn't break, I'd feel really bad about that. What exactly? Where are we to go here? Like, there's resistance when I try to go to the right, and there's resistance for the PlayStation 3 that you can buy for like 250 yen at Book Off. And I couldn't make it through like the second level of that game. It's just way too much brown. Like just drab, poorly textured browns and grays. We did make it farther. I'm running on somebody's tonsils, aren't I? Oh, they're demons. Oh, they're just demons. And suddenly there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, "Fall off the side of this platform, or I'll eat your soul." And me and Alice, we looked at each other, and we each said, "Okay." Because that's basically all I've been doing here. Now, I need to not fall is the thing. Yeah, I kind of screwed that name pretty badly. The previous levels were very much Alice Madison turn. Yes, Hive is right on the money with that one. Oh my God, Overkill Rabbit! I was just thinking about you, cause there were rabbits, and I was thinking I would show these rabbits to Rabbit, and here you are. How are you doing, yo? Oh, for fudge sakes. This stage is it's gonna break me. But not in the fun way like the last creation that we played. This will be just the screamy kind of way. Howdy's all over chat. It was destiny. And that goes perfectly with tribute, actually. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow, and the grass doth grow, ho. Speaking of music, briefly, I saw the video. I want to say PV, but that's just what they say in Japan. The music video, I hate this. For Powerman 5000's Sid Vicious in a Dress, it's a terrible song, by the way. I mean, it's not a terrible song, but it's kind of a crap song. It doesn't really live up to PM5K's older stuff, but the point here, although I think it was from like 5 years ago, maybe. Spider Zombie aged really quite well. I was a little bit shocked, because Rob Zombie aged into the redneck hillbilly that I think he was probably genetically destined to become. But Spider Zombie actually looks pretty good. I was surprised. Bounce. Yeah, is that what they call him in Australia too? Bounce, pogo, 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 pogo. Bounce, pogo, 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 pogo. Now, okay, we can do this. It's like, it shouldn't be that difficult to jump. And it wasn't. So, how do we keep screwing it up before? Transform is a pretty good album. I like the previous album. I want to say Operate Annihilate, but I think that's just one of the tracks on it. No. When Worlds Collide, but that's also one of the tracks. Hold on a second, I can answer this question. I'm not dumb. I mean, I am, but I do have very fond memories of Power Man 5000. But yeah, I expected Spider to be, like, way more ragged looking than he was. Tonight the Stars Revolt. That's what it was. I mean, that's what it is, because I can see it on my iTunes right now. I never got to catch Kung Fu Radio, and I consider that a personal failing. But I never found it anywhere when I was actually buying CDs. Now, we don't have any more rabbits in the creation. We just got these skinless head things that might be skinless rabbits, but I'm not entirely sure. I thought PV was a universal thing since I assumed it stands for preview. Like in the States, we just call them music videos. And then just videos. I had never heard PV until I came to Japan, and I'd always thought that it stood for promotion video, because that's, I mean, technically what they are. But that's kind of the standard term over here. Is Sephiroth gonna pop out at any second now? Because this does seem like stage and music that Sephiroth would pop out for. He'll be in the one-winged angel form. It's required. What is going on with this stage here? I missed the creepy funhouse from the earlier bit. That was dumb. Okay, the dumb was me, but that was actually inspired. This is, you know, it's like, it's standard. It's S. Jessup's platforming style. At least there's no high-speed ramp that I've got to run down, because that sucked. That part was definitely the worst from the level that we reviewed. We've got a rabbit. Excellent. It's not a charming rabbit, but it is a rabbit nonetheless. But then, we already have a charming rabbit in chat, so I guess, like, we're up to our quota. Where... Oh, I'm gonna assume that I don't go that way. What we got here? Yeah, they call music videos here. Okay, so clearly I mixed up Kronos and Hive again. Music videos here, I thought PVs were just restricted to promotional videos. I prefer my Rob Zombie to Power Man when it comes to horror-themed industrial rock. Well, I mean, they're really working different genre, though, right? Like, PM5K is more the sci-fi side. At least that was always my image. Like, Rob Zombie staked out the horror, and PM5K kind of staked out the sci-fi. Oh, no, don't, it's, checkpoints, please. Learn them, love them, maybe? Oh, don't. I wonder, is this gonna be like another like 50 stage creation? Because I'm not gonna do 50 stages. The other one was really quite long. And these ghost chanters, I kind of wish they would get where they're going. You can't just... I'm not grinding my teeth. But if I were grinding my teeth, I'd be grinding my teeth right now. Yep. No, it's any time now. I want to get to the cool stuff. Have we actually lost lighting? Because it feels like we've lost lighting. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more go. And then I'm gonna bounce. But we're not gonna throw it. No throwing. God bless it. Height. Height. What's the map here? Welcome to Funtown, right? Ooh. Wait, what? Like, were we actually on the last level? Well, that's okay. I'm not gonna go beat my head over it with it, but I think it's more than enough. Alex goes Sonic. On the subject was music videos. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I missed all of that. No worries. Don't worry about it. No, I don't mind you saying it all. Every rabbit is charming. Yeah, I could go with that overkill. There are a lot of charming rabbits. I went sticker shopping today, and there was a series of stickers that were like mascot characters with improvised weapons, or things that are not necessarily intentionally meant to be used as weapons, like crowbars. It's kind of, I think, a spin-off series of stickers of the semi-hot punk girls with improvised weapons, which I'm also a fan of. I don't know if they had a rabbit. I got a little pink bear that's got a crowbar. It's really disturbing looking. There was, I want to say, a panda with a bloody set of dumbbells. Not a dumbbell, like the big kind. Dumbbells are just for one hand, right? Weightlifting bars. Oh, but they're really creepy looking. I like them. Is there any cool stuff? White Zombie's most favorite song is kind of about cyborgs, though not sure with the nonsense Rob lyrics. That's fair. That's fair. But there's, I like More Human Than Human. I mean, it's a good song, but there's a lot more good stuff on that album. There are better songs. I Zombie is a great song. Grease Paint and Monkey Brains is awesome. Creature of the Wheel. Although, I mean, if you're gonna do a song to kind of sell Rob Zombie, they could have chosen a worse song. It's not as bad as using Black Hole Sun for Soundgarden, for Super Unknown, because that is, frankly, that's like one of the worst songs on that album. Where are we going? What are we doing? Lost and Found? We could do Lost and Found. Adventure, mystery, platform, supernatural, third person. It's a lot going on here. It's about a psychic war, I think. Find the hidden toys to open this. What? Okay, but like, what is going on with us? What are we exactly? Like a gremlin, maybe? I think we might be a gremlin. Or like one of those evil Jawa from Phantasm. Yes, okay, I could definitely go with that. Evil Jawa. But we're one of the good evil Jawa. That we didn't get brainwashed when the tall man turned our corpse into the evil Jawa, because that's how they're created. Oh, that's poisoned. Good to know. We lost a lot of health all in one go. So now we're trying to escape and help Reggie and friends. Okay, that is frankly a terrifying noise. And that is just, I mean, that proves to me, frankly, that we are saying frankly too much, but also that we are good evil Jawa. I look like a rainy devil. Luna, kind of to pop back up, I do recommend White Zombie. The band, not the Bela Lugosi movie. If only because I haven't seen the Bela Lugosi movie. But yeah, the two albums that I have by them, I've got, I think, Supercharger Heaven and, hold on a second, I can check this. There's no reason to guess. Take the guesswork out of things, Risco. I've got La Sexorcisto and Supercharger Heaven, or Astrocube 2000? Supercharger Heaven is a song on Astrocube 2000. They're both really quite good albums. I like them an awful lot. And Kronos, I would love a picture of a rainy devil, because I have no idea what they are, but they sound great. I would invite them to my house. I would give them an umbrella. I would steal the umbrella, like, because I don't have any umbrellas right now. But, you know, one devil's got to help out another devil, you know, because you don't know. Someday you might need a hand, and the only people around would be devils. Now, I can eat the cheese, but I can't eat Rainy Devil. You clearly need to be able to process water. Please stop. Do we think, just kind of an open question, is our Rainy Devil / good evil Jawa wearing pants? See, just because I noticed that, like, the skin is the same texture and color as the face skin, and, like, just wearing a raincoat with no pants on under it is... It's a bold fashion choice that may or may not be illegal in any number of prefectures. The Jawa... I love how chat arrives differently depending on where we chat from. Yeah, I mean, I think you might be right, Ludo. I mean, I think that there may be a distinct lack of pants here. I hope it's got, like, at least a little bit of kit down there, so just not exposing himself to the world. Now, this is, like, hazardous, right? Right, like, very hazardous, so... Oh, fudge. Man, stop just running off the side of the stupid thing. There we are. Okay, so get our cheese. Wait, what? Nande? Dosta? What? Did we die? Are the knives dangerous? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I guess I'm okay with not knowing what happened. Rainy Devil wants to flaunt that booty. Rudy Tooty shaking that booty? I mean, who am I to judge how the Rainy Devil, you know, rocks out with their socks out? But, you know, I don't... Because Rainy Devil's maybe not human? Which means maybe doesn't have, you know, basic human rights. So if the government wants to lock it up forever for just dangling in the wind, mean, not much that he could do about it. We wouldn't want to see that happen to the Rainy Devil. We'd have to stage an elaborate prison break. This is hell. Oh, that was less hell than I expected. Okay. Ooh, boundary breaking. No, I want a boundary break again. Hold on. Lovely. Someone called, she says. Let him know that there's a bit of boundary breaking in dreams again. I should do like a mock episode of Boundary Break. Just using boundary breaking in dreams creations. I didn't know dreams is that much like Little Big Planet. Kronos has got it right, Ludo. 3D platforming in Little Big Planet is absolutely its own little ripe slice of hell. Almost every time I looked at a 3D platforming level, oh, we're gonna die. In the old series, in the before, like, it was always a horror show. And it wasn't even just my own lack of skill, although I will take ownership of that. It just never worked out right. Well, I mean, never's a pretty heavy word to use, but seldom worked out right. It's almost as if, hold up, there's a reason why story mode doesn't have a 3D platforming level. No, you don't say. But you're totally right. Like, absolutely 100% right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, crumbs. Oh, that wasn't really nearly as tactile as I expected it. Lots of cheese going on here. I think they could probably stop putting the toy prompt above the toys and just rely on the difference in coloration to sell the fact that it's an important object. That's just me. I mean, I do think some signposting is useful. Like the first time that you see a toy, perhaps, but maybe not quite so necessary. We barely touched that puddle of toxic sludge, and we lost 30 health points. That just seems wrong. Wait, what? Were we not supposed to do that? Okay, sure, whatever. Sure, whatever you say. It's like the goop from Double Dare, and not the goop that Gwyneth Paltrow sells. So, automatically 100 times more fun than that, but still? A toy. It's nothing but a toy! And then there would be like a, I don't know, like a witch cackling. I can't do that, really. It would just completely wreck what's left of my throat. Alright, well, we saw this. Where must we go for our final toy? Not demonic toys, by the way. That's completely different property. And not one that's recommended. Basically anything by Full Moon Entertainment that's not Puppet Master 1 is pretty much garbage. And Puppet Master 1 is pushing it. But it did have pretty cool puppet designs, so like you gotta give it points for that. But otherwise, yeah. And Puppet Master 3 is right out. Like, just save yourself all the pain in the world and never watch Puppet Master 3. I watched it so you don't have to. But it's terrible. It's also like blatantly retconny, so if that's something that kind of gets on your nerves, that would probably not make you very happy. It's a giant bear. I need it. I must have it. Wait, what? Okay. It looks like a roach trap, but nice change in lighting effects, by the way. 100% give it that. Rain Devil, why do you taste so good? Rain Devil. I've never tasted a Rain Devil, so I couldn't say. If I had to guess, probably the addition of Parmesan cheese, but that's just me. You can do a witch, Ludo? Lucky. That's a skill. It's hard to get a decent cackle going. Why is it called retconning? Is it the blue politicians that usually con people? I guess it depends on what colors they use on the map in your neck of the woods. I think the blues are the Democrats in the States, so that would be the... I mean, you can't really call them a liberal party compared to like European liberal parties, but the slightly less genocidal conservative party? Although American news paints them as like super ultra liberals, but like they're not, the Democrats aren't really, the Democratic Party as an institution isn't really particularly left. God, I just give me the portal and I will go away, GLaDOS. Now I can imagine like GLaDOS doing the MST3K while we play, making fun of how small we are, because that's just like her gig. Retroactive continuity. Uso. Hive. Like, for real? That's... I never knew that. Now I feel enlightened? Thank you. I've learned a new thing today. And we missed that jump again. So obviously I didn't learn that. That's awesome. If I had cupcakes, I would give you one. I unfortunately have no cupcakes. I do have pasta sauce. Like, I mean, you'd have to get to Osaka, but otherwise I've got pasta sauce I could give you. Hive has got the deepest knowledge. I apparently do not have the deepest platforming skills. We need to go left. I mean, clearly, but also in the game. There we are. I think the Dems are blue because of that switch, right? Usually blues are conservatives. I'm a muffin guy, especially banana bread kind. I like muffins, and if I had to, like... Oh! You're gonna put me back here. You're gonna put me back here. If I had the choice between muffins and cupcakes, like on a regular basis, I'd probably go muffins more often, but let me seed poppy seed. That's English. Lemon seed, lemon poppy seed, as opposed to, oh thank God, as opposed to banana bread. I'm not a big banana bread gal myself. I thought it's about editing with red marker, no joke. That wasn't, I mean, it could use a lot of polish, but that's not a bad level. The payoff is, you're absolutely right, Kronos, the payoff is fairly unsatisfying. I liked the environment. I thought the environment was pretty well done. I appreciate the fact that they tried to do some platforming. Like actual platforming. Even if it wasn't very successful. The HP system was completely wonky. Didn't seem to be consistent damage values across the board. More signposting than probably 100% necessary. It would have been great if checkpoints were visible, so I would know where we were going to spawn again. It reminded me of Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares is one that I really want to get to, and as of yet, I have not had that opportunity. Maybe we'll do that on stream one of these days. I do need to kind of, like, I need to make a budget, frankly. I haven't been overspending, I don't think, but the live like normal people money, as we've discussed before, it's coming to its conclusion. So, and there's a lot of things I need to spend money on, so. Scary Biscuit is known for... Oh, that's Scary Biscuit! I didn't even notice. Scary Biscuit is known for visuals like this. Personally, I think they get kind of samey the more you play from them. I'm trying to remember what Scary Biscuit level we looked at. Because I know we looked at least one. Scary Biscuit's like someone who always... Their name always comes up. And I never remember what we've actually played from them. I know we looked at something. But listen to me babble here. Food is an important thing to spend money on, for example. Actually, my food budget, if I... Like, I've been supplementing my dinners with, like, a chicken salad at night. If I cut that and beer out of my food budget, I would probably spend $20 a week on food. I think Scary Biscuit likes their long intros. Might be Big Surf, maybe both. Yeah, I confuse the two of them all the time. I'm gonna pop off just a moment, just so I can grab a quick smoke, and we will be right back. Yosh. It is really reasonable. Because I make like one pot dinner for the week. Um, and actually now that I found a place that sells red lentils, I can get it down cheaper than that because usually what happens is I'll have like 1.5 portions left of my sauce at the end of the week, and I always end up eating like this giant portion that makes me feel really logy and nasty, so I don't waste it. But if I add, like, I boil up separately a pot of red lentils and cut kabocha, the green pumpkin, the green outside pumpkin, it's orange inside, with a scoop of curry powder. And then I take the leftover pasta sauce, I add a scoop of curry powder to that, and some chicken mince. And usually maybe, like, if I need to fill it out more, another vegetable. And I'll take the red lentils, like the dal, basically, the pumpkin dal that I've made. I'll add that to the sauce, and then mix it up. Maybe add in a little bit of milk to give it a bit of a cream taste. And that's like another week's worth of food. I use $20 on food on a weekend. Switzerland's expensive, but I also chomp hard. If I go out for dinner, I could, depending where I go, like, I could eat a week's food budget at a restaurant. I went to an izakaya last night because I just was in the mood for izakaya food, and I forgot how utterly depressing it is to go to an izakaya by yourself. But I was super hungry too, so the double portions, because usually izakaya food's meant to be shared, so the portions are a little bit bigger. The double portions actually worked because I was so hungry. And I spent like 2,800 yen. I only had one beer though, because I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest. The food was garbage, honestly. Werewolves aren't all bad, they're just misrepresented. I can go with that. I kind of low-key love this paper cutout werewolf. Sounds like a very angry boar. Hello. Oh, did we like mess up that place on accident? And that's why the cops are there? I can't deal with eating the same more than 3 times in a row. Drains my appetite. Don't worry, thinking now about how I've ever been asked by a friend to just head out and eat something. Oh, Kronos. You come on over here, I'll take you out to eat something. It's the cutest little boar. I'm kind of like the opposite way, Ludo. Like, if I'm eating just myself, that would be auto-cannibalism, and that's right out. But if I'm eating by myself, as long as the food tastes relatively good and is filling, that's really all I care about. And I've been working on my recipe for so long that, like, it does taste pretty good. It's not great. Like, it's not restaurant food. My curry is not curry, it just uses curry, so I have to say curry. But this werewolf is like completely no selling it. It's like, I'm not concerned. I'm just going to the store, gonna pick up some whiskey, maybe like a pack of smokes. Excuse me? What the hell were they using? It's like C4? Well, I mean, we've got Overkill Rabbit in chat, so we gotta have some overkill in the levels, I guess. We will not be committing any genocide. Position of soup kitchen here is $5. A portion of soup kitchen here is $5. That's the cheapest you can eat out. You can, if you're eating out. Wait, what the hell? It just stopped. Okay. I guess. It's not justice if it's not going overboard. That's like you could tattoo that on every forehead of every cop, and you'd be doing the world a favor, basically. Um, you could find places where you can get ramen or udon. Usually udon. I don't think I've seen really super cheap ramen, but you get udon for about 350 yen. So I don't know what that equivalates to, which is not a word, in Swiss bucks, but that's like probably the cheapest you can get for a dish meal. Like cheaper than that, and you're going to like conveyor belt sushi, and one plate of conveyor belt sushi is not gonna be a meal by any means. In the end, it was just Megumin mistargeting. Stream pauses and all of a sudden explosion. That's like basically that's like the rules of the stream, I think. Udon's 12 bucks over here for a cheap bowl. Wait, I've got no idea who Megumin is. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna have to check this. Megumin? That's not spelled right. Okay, awesome hat. I assume that the witch is who we're talking about here. Isekai Quartet, Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world. It's an amazing hat, and I would pay good money for it. Not as cool as Fuka's hat in Disgaea 4, as far as awesome character hats, but still, yeah, I'm down with that. Work's still in progress. Tell me what you think. Okay. Oh, I for some reason thought we were in the title screen. Dietrich Klez. Follow me for updates. PS and IG. I'm jumping, but at the same time, I'm not. It's a quasi jump. It's an Heisenberg uncertainty jump. The lab. We're built very low to the ground. Once again, Rain Devils or Jawa, or little Rain Devil Jawa from Phantasm. Uh, that's an interesting lab. Okay. Still not jumping. I got no ups on me. My legs, they just don't work anymore. Man, my legs felt like they weren't going to work anymore. Oh, wait, we're stuck? We're stuck because we can't jump. Okay. After work yesterday, like my arms and legs were just they were done. They were just I was just wrecked. It was so much fun though. I spent all day like squirrel girling up the scaffoldings, and it was just awesome and appropriate. And I appreciate both of those points. It was like a giant monkey bar set, except, like, unlike most jungle gyms and monkey bars in grade school, if you fall off, it's usually not a 3-story fall to your death. So, I mean, that gives you a little bit more impetus to actually, not screw up. I found out that I have slightly more upper body strength than I imagined. Once again, I assume that the threat of possible death probably helped yank my bum up the crossbars. It was so cool. I drew her once not long ago, actually. Oh. Okay. We're stuck. I almost didn't even mind working with Ass Clown, because I was stuck with Ass Clown all day yesterday. Although I think he's one of these people, he's still a terrible person. And I need to remember that. I don't want to be too close to these people, because you know, they got problems, and they would probably have problems with me. But um, I think he's realized that his performances don't really cut very much ice with me. And so when it's just the two of us working together, he doesn't really perform. He acts almost like a normal, reasonable human being, as adjusted on the scale slider for someone in a 1980s movie. I think we've seen everything in this level. Thank you, level. It was lovely. I'm afraid that we're all filled up with positions right now, but we will. Don't call us. We'll call you. They did tell us it was a work in progress, though. She's from Konosuba. She's a mage who can only cast Explosion and only once per day. Oh, yeah. So yesterday, I I had to do a bunch of scaffolding work because my kind of boss, my cob, um, I don't know about him. Like he's nice and everything, and I don't know if like these recent plans are his normal style or if this is something he feels he has to do because of impositions from the neighbors in the construction site. But he wanted us to set up these big panels. They're like about, I have no concept of space, so I want to say maybe about a meter wide and about as tall as I am, but quite thin. They're slightly heavy. But he wanted us to drag all these panels up to like the third story of this scaffolding setup. And he wanted us to build with a plank, like this kind of a narrow walkway between the wall of the building that we're knocking down and the kind of the sound baffling sheets that we hang like outside. Not a lot of space in there. Luckily, Ass Clown was doing that part of it. But so we had to drag up like 6 or 7 3-meter poles, a bunch of these clamps so that we could put them together, 3 planks, and they're really quite long. They're probably 3 meters by themselves. And then all of these panels, it was about 7 panels by the end. And so we're working in the scaffolding, and the rigging of the scaffolding on the inside is really, really quite narrow. Like, it's especially where there's stairs, because there's kind of stairs set up in the scaffolding. It's actually very difficult to maneuver around those. We found it much easier to just climb up the outside of the scaffolding, like Squirrel Girl, because there are these like X crossbars in each section of the scaffolding, and you can kind of clamber up those and pull yourself up. It's actually much, much faster, but of course you're dealing with the fact that once you're about the second story of a building high, like a fall from that height is not recommended. Especially because you would probably hit every bit of metal and piping on the way down. And that would be, non-conductive to long-term health. I didn't fall. I didn't slip. I had a great time, actually. Like, honestly. Like, getting this stuff up was a pain in the butt, because you kind of have to, you carry it to one level, and then you lift it up to the next, like, around the outside, and then you climb up to that next level, and then you lift the crap up to the next level. It's a whole process. Like, it took all day, and we didn't really accomplish anything, because by the time we got to the point, like, of actually setting up these panels, we realized that what Cobb wanted us to do was actually completely impossible. So that was a bit of a problem. I also stepped on a skylight and it broke underneath me. And that was a heck of an experience. Excuse me? But wait, could we flip back up here? Okay, I guess so. It was very slow motion. No injuries from that one, by the way. Don't want anybody to worry. Was completely fine, did not fall through the skylight. Just, you know, my foot dropped down. I put a picture on Twitter of the skylight post breaking. But yeah, there was a moment there where that was it? What's going on here? There was a moment there where like I could actually feel my body dropping. And I was like, oh shit, that's a skylight. Cuz there was so much dust on the skylight that I actually thought it was a metal plate. It was not, in fact, a metal plate. That was not... Wait, there's community events? What does that even mean? Jump into a race by selecting quick play or take on the community in this week's community event. Don't forget to check in with your advisors. They can be found by cycling through your menu with L1 and R1. Okay. I mean, it looks like a game, but it looks like something I didn't really think you could do in dreams. Nice setup, though. Nice scenery. Kimos? Kimos chiban nani? Douyuu koto no? I forget what the break button was. That's okay. Oh, there's a break. Sounds like construction work in Japan is just as much of a clusterfuck as everywhere else. Yeah, like, I mean, I can't compare because I've never done, like, straight up construction or demolition outside of this current job that I'm doing. So, like, I don't know how much of this is because of my comp, because of the people that are above him, because it's Russian nesting doll syndrome. There's like 3 companies above the company that subcontracted out our company. And so, like, I deal with the dude who's part of the company that subcontracts us out, but he's got to deal with, like, another 2 or 3 levels of chain of command. So, like, it's hard to say how normal this is, but it does feel often quite clusterfucky. One of the really fun things about running on the scaffolding was while we were climbing and doing all this stuff, the giant grabby boy that I posted a picture of in Twitter like last week was destroying the building behind us. And not like directly behind us, but like every time it took a big bite out of the building, the entire scaffolding system would shake. It was a hoot. Like, honestly, I loved it. I don't know if I sold the I loved it well enough, but like that aspect of my job, there are aspects of my job that are very problematic and that do make me worry about how long I could do this job. But the aspects of my job that are cool are super freaking cool. Like, if we could better balance, and this is an industry problem, like this is nothing that I can do anything about, but if there were a better balance between time put in to money coming out, if I could have like 2 days off in a week instead of just 1. And the really big thing, if the entire atmosphere could be lifted out of the 1980s into the modern day, it would be awesome. I would do this job like forever. Unfortunately, those 3 aspects are really, really big problems. So My goal, if I had my druthers, I would continue this job until September because that would finish off the current school construction site, well, destruction site, to be honest. And then the next destruction site, which is gonna be like a nursing facility, which sounds like there could be some really slick ass salvage. No, salvage, scavenge, salvage. Two different words, Risco. But it sounds like there could be some really awesome scavenging at a nursing home, especially if they had a surgical theater, and especially if they didn't take out some of the medical equipment. Big nom nom boy. This is how it is anywhere. Construction full of gerrymandering and corruption, very normal. Okay, so it's snafu, basically. That's disappointing, but that's kind of why I think that I really can't push this job past September. Like, and I really only want to stay until September, one, because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do next, to be honest. And two, because I'm really excited about tearing down a nursing home. I don't know, like, there are guys that I work with that they've been doing this job for like 20, 30 years. And I just look at them like, how do you have a life at all? Like, I just don't see how you fit a life in with this type of work. But, oh, I told this dude, I told Ed that we would take a look at the Cone Wars because he's updated it. Construction work itself isn't the problem, it's the way it's organized. I would definitely say that, yeah. Oh, they're all locked. Oh, maybe because it was updated. I guess we gotta do new game then. I do need to start, like, putting serious thought into what the next job is gonna look like, because... yeah. Welcome back, Lieutenant. We've detected an unusually high amount of cone activity in your sector. Clearly, Connie is up to something. I know your rig is waiting a repair crew, but your new orders are to search and destroy any hostiles in the area. Good luck, Imp. X. Let's see if I remember how to play this. Boost is L1 and R1. Good. Go for it! We got guns. That's good. Okay, so we got the minigun. We've got no ammo for our twin cannon. And we don't have a jump yet. Oh my god. You are right on my... How do I... Right, there was like no way to aim. Like, there's no way to aim up and down. That's right. Boost. It was just a... It was an auto-aim? Hold on a second. Well, so what was I doing wrong? Oh, we're gonna die. We're totally gonna die. Bugger! You do what you need, so you stay safe, though. I do. Hive, like... I know I make it sound like I'm very cavalier. And, okay, to be honest, I am slightly very cavalier about things because... I'm still coming back to having a sense of physical self-preservation. Which is kind of new for me. But, you know, we've been working on it. But I do take steps to be safe, to make sure, like, I'm not rushing things, to not grab more than I can carry, which is a big one. I've been finding out, and this has been really good, I've been finding out, like, my physical limits and how to stay within them in a fairly safe way. So that's, I mean, I think that by itself is a pretty big thing. But it is fun. Like, it's just so much fun. Alright, I guess we do have an up and down. It just doesn't look like we have an up and down. Great work dealing with the cone drones alone. You deserve a medal. I love this part. They actually put a medal on you. That is so sweet. Keep up the excellent work, Lieutenant. I'm detecting more cone energy coming from the cookie refinery up ahead. Is that Connie's plan then? We must investigate. So far, I'm not noticing anything different from when I reviewed the level. Except the survival mode. Maybe that's all the new stuff? Oh, try to sneak up on me. Once again, I can't seem to shoot down. Why can't I shoot down? Is this like a dogs can't look up situation? It's actually... There's been a lot of progress. The last 6 months, and the last almost 5 months at this job. 4 months at this job. Like, kind of relearning to see my body, whether or not I like it as an object in space, and a thing that has consequence. It's kind of new for me. I've developed a lot of bad habits related to the fact that I just never wanted to think about my body at all. Oh, this is new. And basically just maintenance on the body, and whatever happened to it was, yeah, whatever, you know, didn't really care very much. So kind of getting out of that thinking process and kind of seeing things in more physical terms is a big step forward for me. Smart rockets, a wicked barrage. Wicked barrage, wicked. We get to say wicked again. It's like the only good thing to come back from the 80s. 4 homing rockets, totally OP, so comes with annoying 25-second reload as standard. Replaces boring leg motors with supercharged, springy something for jumping and that. Increases maximum health by 50. Wuss. Call me a wuss. I want the smart rockets. Can we buy them? We totally can. Oh, hell, Kronos, you can be quiet. I mean, you don't have to be loud. I understand 100% how the cold can kind of throw you for a loop. I'm glad to hear it, Ludo. I'm really glad to hear it. It's you know, I don't know. I don't want to unpack more than is maybe appropriate. But you know, spending long-term living with depression does pretty messed up things for how you handle yourself, or how I handle myself, or how I've learned to handle myself. So to kind of get out of that mode is a really big step forward. We need you at the tippy top of your game, Kronos. Because you know we're going to be doing, like, Risk of Rain 2 next week. So who's going to be there to shout Chrysalis at us if it's not you? Oh wait, did we not get a jump? Did we just like not buy the jump upgrade and now we can't do this section? Alright, those twin rockets are pretty slick. But also, I don't think we can jump. That's kind of a problem. Depression distorts the world and yourself for sure. Yes. Thank you so much, Rabbit. Like, thank you. Honest to God, it's a lot of this has been support from y'all, to be honest, and just kind of knowing that there's people who've been in the same spot or similar spots, and that means a lot. That there's people who kind of looking out for me in a way. So, I mean, it's team effort. Go Team Squirrel. Oh, I remember this section. I remember this section very well. Right, the spawn is like right on top of the lava. Why does he do that? I don't know. Pyong! Pyong! Oh, that was very close. Pyong! This is a nicely put together level though, I've got to give it that. But I don't remember, where did we just go here? Yes we do. That's the answer. This might complicate things. You'll need to get downstream somehow. I'm just gonna skip ahead and freeze things. I actually didn't know that, so now I gotta recover early. Don't force it, Kronos. If you need to be tired and loopy for Risk of Rain 2, then by all means be tired and loopy for Risk of Rain 2. Oh, these things are all over us. Well, I hope I deserve it, Hive. We're still working on the idea that deserving good things. Like that's kind of a next step idea. Are you gonna make me do this again? But thank you. We will do our best. There was no end to that bit. Like this has happened to me all day today. I'll get like a thought. I'll finish the thought, and then I'll have nothing to carry on from the next point. This was like 90% of my Isaac runs this morning. Who's zapping at me? And could you not? Oh, they're drones. I like them. I don't know if we're gonna play through this whole level because it is a little bit chunky and we are starting to get towards the end of the stream. Snakes! Forgot about that. Wait, why do we have the twin cannon rockets again? Like, shouldn't we have the other things? Like the cool rockets? Kick ass. I mean, good luck, Lieutenant. I got another medal? Wait, did we already finish the kill box? I thought... I remember the kill box being much longer when I played the last time. But this repair bit with the upgrade to the jump boots... Wait... But... Wait... What? Didn't that say that it cost 20 coins? Oh, because I got 124. Thank you for cutting off the right side of the screen. I was sitting there the whole time thinking we've only got 12 cones. Alright. We don't get the really neat... Oh, that sucks. There was like an awesome video effect. The last time that I played this, there was a really, really nice video section here when you get upgraded to the jump boots. I wonder why Ed took that out. Maybe it was just too much on the thermometer? That's a shame. I'm glad I immortalized it in the video though, because I made sure that I put like 15 seconds of it. Fudge. Well, look at that capricious devil. I hadn't quite intended that to happen, but it really worked out nicely. I think we are going to bounce this level, though. As much as I do like it. It feels like these enemies have the high ground. They certainly did. You know, Dreams is going to be coming out, like the actual full version of Dreams is going to be coming out in February. Like you'd mentioned for us last, was it last episode or the episode before, Kronos? But I really hope they let us put our own like avatar in our hub, because I'm just not feeling Connie. I mean, it's not a bad little character, but I miss... I mean, honestly, I miss Sack Thing from LBP. Media Molecule hit such, like, a perfect character, and with all of the little customizations on it, it wasn't perfect. I mean, they... As for customization options, I think they could have done with more hair options. There really aren't that many. But, like, being able to make the Sack Thing look kind of, sort of how I want to look is really, really cool. Dreams, I'm wondering, like, what Dreams is going to do in that regard. Dreams is for the big boys, and I'm too short. I spent most of the last 3 years in depression and denial, so I can definitely relate. I'm sorry that I missed that text when you put it up, Ludo, but I'm glad that you're on the backside of it, and I hope that you continue to stay on the backside of it. It's a whole thing. I'm just making filler so I could take the 200th comment. Gambare, gambare, and you got it. Kronos has got comment 200. I love it when we get these comment heavy videos. We get these comment heavy chats. That's something that I need to look into. I keep on saying that I'm going to look into it, and then I get to the end of work days and I just got no more spoons left. But setting up so that the chat displays on the video, so that when I send this over to YouTube, that all of your lovely comments from all of you lovely people will actually be in the video, because there's been good stuff that I haven't been able to respond to. I don't always get the chance to call out folks who are actually speaking, because it feels kind of weird conversationally. But the hi Brain, I know I've seen Kazi do it for some of his videos, but not like on all of his videos, so I'm not sure like where the interaction is taking place, like on what end the interaction is taking place. But that's something I can try to figure out for 2020, which is fast approaching us. Like 2020 is right around the freaking corner, let me tell you. What do we got? Because today is Sunday, holy crap. I'm thinking now, because Kronos, you said you got a cold, you've been feeling a bit peaky, so why don't we say Thursday as Risk of Rain 2. Wednesday... What should Wednesday be? Maybe Isaac? We could do Isaac on Wednesday. And... Sorry about that. And Sunday will be... Sunday should be Little Big Planet 3. I had a couple of good runs where we weren't getting too much Cyberpunk Hell World. God, Ludo, you're so right, though. Yes, 2020 Cyberpunk Hell World is right around the corner, unfortunately. If we can get our easy body upgrades, that's like the total twisted devil's bargain, right? Like, hey, freely available body upgrades. You know, set your abilities and self-image reflective of yourself relatively easily. But the world is a cyberpunk dystopia. Do you take that bargain? I mean, I would say no, but only because I don't think I could condemn the entire world to a cyberpunk dystopia, but gosh, it would be nice if it were easy. The easy is the modification thing, not the dystopia. That's really easy. Because we're on the jet stream to it right now. Going into 2020 without having 2020 vision. Now, Rabbit, let me just check something before we write things off here. My grandma, in one of her rare bits of humor, would say, carrots are good for eyesight because you never see rabbits wearing glasses. Am I to assume from your comment that this is not true? That my sainted grandmother, she's not sainted, was she lying to me? Oh, oh my god, Umberkin! Umberkin, you've got the timing of some form of god. Coming in with the rainbow trout, awesome. But always at the end of the stream. Theoretically, if I'm sick every week, we'll have a steady stream of Risk of Rain 2. I think we'll do steady streams of Risk of Rain 2, Kronos, until we start up Indivisible in January. We should be doing that January 2nd, in case something gets screwed up and I can't actually buy it because of finance, but I think we should be okay on it. This is getting awkward. I'm not gonna say anything against your granny. No, it's... I think that she wasn't being serious. I think that she just wanted me to eat my carrots. Which is so completely weird because I loved carrots as a kid. I don't know why she felt the need to remind me to eat them. Like carrots, broccoli, I was 100% down. We never had Brussels sprouts, but that wasn't my fault. I didn't choose the foods. You know, as a kiddie. I did have Brussels sprouts once I got to university. God, Brussels sprouts are so good. They are so good. But, as much as I would love to stay longer, and I honestly would, because this has been an absolute hoot tonight. This has been a really, really nice stream. I've got sleepy. I should run Connie around a little bit so we're not looking at a dead screen. I do need to kind of sign off for the evening so that I will be semi-functional tomorrow morning. Such is life. I'm doing the gothic romance heroine, back of the hand to the top of the forehead, head leaned back. Oh, life is suffering. But seriously, I had a great time tonight, folks. Thank you all so much. Ludo, I'm so happy that you've been coming in more often. I've been having a good time having you in chat. Rabbit as well. It's always good to see you, Rabbit. I'm not going to say to keep your eye on your mailbox, but keep your eye on your mailbox, maybe. Umberkin, I know you came in towards the end, but I'm still really glad that you showed up. Chaff, I don't know if you're still there, Chaff, from the beginning of the evening, but if you are, it was nice to have you stop in for a little bit, and you can always say hi if you stay in the chat. If you didn't stay in the chat, then I'm talking to Dead Air. And to Kronos and Hive, as always, my partners in crime. Thank you. Thank you all so much, so much. Take care of yourselves, folks. Eat your soup, drink your vegetables. Drink your soup, eat your vegetables. I don't know, one of those things. Get enough sleep, drink enough water. I love y'all. I mean that. And I appreciate the time you spend with me. So, from me, Risco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.